It's so pretty here. Let's go search, make our way up to the... I was going to say Victory Road. The Pokemon League. Ta-da! I love the purple on the windows. Those are cool. Is Barry or Lake gonna like run out and be like, "Hey, battle me"? Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here first. Oh, yeah, I know. Past the Elite Victory Road, I just have to go after the Elite Four. I feel like I do got this, just because our moves help cover like typings we don't have on the team. And I'm gonna buy heals before I buy more balls. Immaturity of me laughed at that. I feel like no matter what, I always have an insane amount of like heals on me, even if I don't need them all. And also my very first Monotype challenge, so like this is actually really exciting. Piplup is also on my desk to help cheer us on, so it's also the starter we chose. I don't want to buy Monotypes. I might 4 just to even that out to 50. Because I like number the heals to end in either 5 or 0. And we have plenty of the... Okay, that ACL I don't think we'll need. I don't think we'll necessarily buy 9 of these. Why not? We have money. Oh, okay. And... now we buy these guys. I have... in Pokemon Scarlet, I have an insane... like... 100 quick balls on that one. Actually, I'm gonna buy 14. Ah, not 13. I'm gonna buy 14. There we go. I was gonna wish there was a like water outfit I could use to match the theme. No, we have water steel, water normal, water fairy, water flying, water dragon, and water ground. With moves to make up for the other typing people. Wait, I forgot. I knew he was gonna battle us. Named Light after the character in Death Note. And all our Pokemon are named after people from Supernatural. You're stuck at the briefcase. Yeah. I've done this for... I think this is technically the 6th part for Twitch, but like the... I don't know how many edits to make it smaller for the YouTube videos. You had some... I feel like we did also slightly cheat with Gardenia. It's the only time I cheated. Well, not really cheated, but I say we had an imposter on the team for 1 battle and 1 move only, and that was it. Ghastly we caught in the underground, and it had Perish Song. So when Gardenia had Roserade out, I used Perish Song because I couldn't have switched out to any other Pokemon. And then I won that way. After like the 3rd try. Hello! And that's like the only time we had a water Pokemon on the team. All the other members are water, or we're either solo water or dual water. Like everybody right now is dual water type. Because I wanted to make sure we had some sort of coverage that way. Plus moveset, you know. It was also making me think of if I did a water type mono challenge for other Pokemon games. Gyarados, assuming I think Magikarp's in most games, and Gyarados, like that's probably a given. Especially with Legends ZA, because that one can Mega. I'm gonna... Switch out to Adam. Wait, I could set a brain. I don't remember if our rival has a water type. It would help us. Plus we have the stab bonus. Why not? I could have had Samuel instead of Stealth Rock at the beginning of this match. I don't think I'm fully used to having hazards on a team. Or like some sort of hazard. Like, enemies. Don't kill me. Okay, thank you. Don't burn me. Stab plus the bonus from the rain. I don't know why that sounded like an evil laugh. You know what? I'm gonna keep us in real light. I know it's part grass, but it is also part ground, so it should be weak to surf. Effective. But we also have the bonuses from that. You know, that did about what I thought maybe it would do. At home. Going back into the Hell Cage with Lucifer. I feel like I'm making so many Supernatural references because the whole team is named after characters from Supernatural. So, I feel like there would probably be spoilers. Jack. Jack. Originally it was supposed to be like movie and the TV characters, and it was Jack, and then Sammy, and then I was like, oh, screw it, just go Supernatural. I also didn't get stabbed. He stole my idea after I had that idea and didn't even do it. Reminds me of the Soothe Belt stuff I use in Scarlet. I think down there I have a Soothe Belt on Skeletor's and Gardevoir. If you switch up to Sammy, you can still rock him too. I don't think it. I think Dean does have some things. I feel like I need to replace her with Stealth Rock. Oh, at least I don't have to deal with that Pokemon. It's such a bad start. You have 3. I'll use. Oh, I could still threat. Sword Stance. Tackle. Sword Stance, I think, should do the attack, and we have to boost stab and tackle. Rub. The skeleton's head for him up. Oh, he is in the camera shot. Hey, Sammy. I didn't think it'd do that much damage. That's okay, I can use a heal. I don't know why I'm so nervous for this battle. I blame the caffeine. Starlax, normal, you probably know. I feel like it's physical, it's special. I'm gonna keep Umbrella. I feel like I always like pictures, like I'm still like learning like the specific stats of Pokemon despite having played Pokemon most of my life. But I've always pictured Snorlax, like, is a chunky, like, as people on YouTube will call it, like a wall. Like, oh, is that a fighting type move? Okay. But he does learn fighting type moves though. I'm gonna use a water gun, and I know our special's up, but we do have stab from. Ooh, maybe we should just. I don't think we have anybody that has a fighting type move. Steal my fur. I'm trying not to look up a thing, type chart. I'm scared I'm doing the type chart. I have a type chart on my phone. I can remember which album it's in. Yeah, I just realized how many times I've used ChatGPT to help with fanfic characters that I haven't even written for yet. Normal. Fighting, yes, I knew that. I don't have anybody with a fighting type move. Just can't use Ghost against it. I could use Full Restore. I just hope he wakes up. I feel like Dean would be the one to stay asleep. Good thing we can heal right away and we don't have to search for a Pokemon Center. Yeah, I'm switching the Jack, because I feel like Jack with Steel could be good. Oh, I just got the alert on... It would have been from like 9 minutes ago. Thanks for the follow. It didn't show up in chat. Usually it does. When I get... Steam told me one of the games on my wish list is for sale. It's another like, anomaly game. I'll have to put your name on my new follower board after stream. Which my head is like slightly right behind me right now. Normally, like I'm like sitting like blocking it. I'm like facing the second monitor so I can like focus on the match. And camera's right there anyway. Heracross, bug something. I think it's... Wait, where's Sleep Rate? Yeah, Charlie with Fire Blast. Should do the trick. The Heracross does have Omega, I think, in like ZA. Now that I've played ZA like a bunch, which I feel like I need to go back and... Depending on how long the stream goes, I feel like we probably will play some ZA. Because I did want to try to fill up the Mega Dimensions Pokédex. Which includes going through the Kyogre and Groudon wormholes. Which I have yet to do because I need like one specific berry that I cannot find. Or haven't gotten yet. I'm gonna risk it and go for Fire Blast again. Oh, Charlie. I was gonna say back from the dead. Back from Oz if you can't do it. Before then. We beat Barry! It took us like forever. I feel like it took forever. In reality, not that long. Maybe this is... Oh yeah. I don't know how many people have watched this stream before, but this little skeleton here is named Colonel Bones, and I feel like he's like the unofficial mascot now. Because I got him from my old job. One of my coworkers gave him to me as like a going away gift, along with the little like Halloween cup. And I sent her a picture saying he's still on my microphone, and she said that was awesome. This is like one of the few things that I keep from my old job. Plus I like Halloween, so I figured he's staying there. Because if I ever have to get up during the stream to get a snack or drink or whatever the reason, he can keep an eye on chat for me. I did have a Lububu, but you wouldn't be able to... Well, I still have it, just you wouldn't have been able to see it. Unless I put my mic like way up like this. In this case, grabbing Colonel Bones' head is good luck. Then we'll have the Elite Four. It's actually one of the ideas I had for a different monotype challenge for Violet, specifically, because I'm doing Scarlet for myself to to get like the version exclusives and like just for fun, was a Ghost monotype challenge. It was one of the options because I didn't want to give up the starters, so that's could still do Fuecoco because Skeletor just fire Ghost. And then one of the Pokemon that could possibly be on the team is Bramblegast. So I believe that's Grass Ghost, and I like, never used that Pokemon like ever. Actually, should I buy more? No, I don't have too much more. Like, I was trying to like sort of like plan out ideas for other monotype challenges, trying to keep to dual types so I could like have that typing coverage and try to keep to Pokemon I normally don't use. Turn is still, yeah, we only cheated a little bit on the second one. Okay. Pick the show. Only water type. I was gonna do like water type in I was thinking about doing water type in Violet, but when we did Scarlet a few years ago, we started with Quaxley, and I didn't want to like dupe that starter. And I also didn't do was trying not to do Grass or Dark, because then using Sprigatito to Meowscarada, that's my favorite starter out of the bunch, just because that's what I originally chose when I did Violet back when in its release. I know the nerves came back from this. There's so many like different things. I think the notebook that has most of the notes for like future monotype challenges, besides the Google Doc that I have, is in the other room. Except with the exception of one of the except the ZA possible ones I have in a notebook that's over here, which is right down here. I also have Sims 4 notes over here too, in a different notebook, which I want to get back to Sims 4. I just need to, I feel like I need to buy the packs I don't have yet before I get back to it. I mean, I haven't really traded with people outside of like mystery trades, or in ZA you have to put the codes in to get the specific one back for the things. Wait, he's book type. I just realized he's book type. Right now I was like, I don't know why I'm like really into this match all of a sudden. Book. What game are they shiny in? Because I have some where I have like an insane amount of shiny. I know I have a shiny in both of my Scarlet saves. Both the same shiny. Just not... the same Pokemon, just not the... caught in both for copies. Just not... thing. A lot in ZA. A lot in Pokemon Go. Decent... no, not decent. No, 2 in my... OG Eevee playthrough. I'm screwed. I'm gonna use both. I don't care. And I have, between my 4 save files, Arceus. I think I have 3 shinies. 1 is guaranteed if you do the right quest. And the other ones were extras. I need to set out Sammy out. I feel like every match that I could set up stealth racks in the beginning. So I don't think they have the like, I think it's rapid spin that gets rid of stealth racks. Unless it's like a different gen mechanic. And I only know that from watching too many people on YouTube play the competitive random stuff. Which reminds me, now I kind of want to look to see if they have any thing else. Oh. Yeah, that's not the one I was thinking about. Oh, one person did. One of the Pokemon YouTubers I followed did put up a new video for Legends ZA. They do like a hacked one. Well, I know the ads. I was gonna change it and be less like common, but sometimes there's not enough people that watch. I'm like, yeah, I could really change the settings. But what games were they in for the shinies? Trying to I think only one channel. One of the Pokemon tubers I followed to do like the competitive stuff with the video today. Yeah, the rest of these I already only one person did. They usually almost every day between all the channels do something. I'm gonna try. I like the end. Ooh, okay, yeah, that. I should have just done that to begin with. Why didn't I? I'm just keeping this up because I fireball. Now that I'm looking at Megacross. I was gonna call it Megacross. Heracross. That could be a good Pokemon for the ZA, like OC I'm planning. Because she's gonna be AZ's like granddaughter, like great granddaughter, or like something around that line. I mean, I'm almost at least for this, I'm almost done, so I don't really need any shinies. Because this is just like a thing. I think I have a lot in Pokemon Home I can just trade myself to right now. Although I haven't checked that lately. I feel like I should. Yeah. I'll be good on that. But I feel like shinies are more exciting to have if you outside of Pokemon Go. More exciting when you can catch them like on your own, unless. Sorry, how did we one-shot a Beautifly with Waterfall? That distracted me. I'm just. I know I have a shiny water in my OG of Let's Go Eevee. I think some shiny waters are cool. Some of them are not the greatest. There he's just. Don't need to take. I wanted to look at the weather. The highest 67. I don't know, like, I didn't really get the meme of 6-7, but now, like, whenever, like, I see the number or I hear it, I, like, kind of, like, think that meme in my head. I went so far as to put that into Tamagotchi Life save file. What? Charlie is gonna do this. You have a little desk fan. As if I open up my window, move my curtain to get more air out from my window. It's gonna have so much light from this side. Goodbye. Oh, I should know this one from ZA, or not ZA, Arceus. Poison bug. Jack would probably be the best because it's immune to poison. And steel typing. If I am right. And then it is a poison. Okay, I was right. I was gonna say, don't you dare, and you dare. Karen is psychic and fair. You play with. My brain always telling me to, oh, Terrasilize, not the right generation. I'm playing Scarlet too much. That should have done stab. And I wish we had a full restore. Do you think we're gonna die? I should have just done that, but we're on one more. Castiel can take care of this. Castiel takes care of all the big problems. I'm gonna try to stay spatial rent till the end if I can. You almost one-shot a legendary. Well, then again, some legendaries are. Yeah, your first Pokemon League victory doesn't come easy. Yeah, I know it doesn't come easily, dude. At least I think you're a dude. I hope you're a dude, otherwise that would have been awkward. Because I could have sworn that, is it Glacia? The ice gym in Paldea is a girl, and it's actually a guy. Oh, I gotta use that. You know what? Screw it, I'll use Aqua Ring. Don't you dare. Sinking too much into the chair. Oh, my little thing fell off. I got this at like a spear. I think I got a little craft fair. I just keep it like hanging on my mic. It doesn't normally get shown because it's like off here. One more hit. And unless he uses like a full restore, because the Elite Four is aiming for that. Called it! Called it. I mean, my brain is still telling me Terrasilize, but it's still the wrong generation. And I can't Mega again. It's not available in this game. Oh. When I play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I think it's, yeah, I'm surprised that there is Mega Evolution in there. But I think you only get it for the available starters. I'm always surprised about that. And thinking about it now, I probably won't be surprised the next time I play it. First Elite Four done. Technically 4 more if you include the champion. 65. 56. 57. Yeah. You can tell who my favorites are just by the levels. At least in here, the Elite Four are in like different rooms and not like Paldea where it's all in one room. Yeah, let's see who's next. I think the colors of the room depend on their achievement. By the color, I want to say ground, but it's an old lady. I want to say it's a ghost. Should be good if it's ground. I want to get rid of the lights, the things there, because it's bugging me. Where's the extra? Wait, I do have all of those. I forgot. I'll actually try not to use those. What other 69. Rock polish. Number. There. And now that won't bug me as bad when I go back in. 20 hours of gameplay, it's not that bad, I think, because if I just play like, I want to say like Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee by myself without worrying about streams or like strats or anything, I can maybe beat it in like a 24-hour of gameplay. Ground types. You're gonna have water absorber or something. There's nothing behind those eyes of crack. I was gonna say cracks, like wrong generation. Okay, should probably go to Palkia. I think it's Palkia that has Thunder. Well, fact, no, I was thinking. Because the ground, yeah. You're gonna have some sort of like water like thing. I should have touched somebody who grass type moves. And it's gonna kill Jack. When it's supernatural, I don't think he's dead. I think he took God's power and just essentially knew God. You have leftover. Actually, this probably was a bad idea. You wait till my steel type is out to use a poison move? Really? I have 4 restores, but still. I have stealth rocks up. Do swords. I'm gonna do Sword Dance Tackle. Sword Dance will up my HP. If I do not die next turn, I can use Tackle and have that stab Sword Dance boost. Okay. Thought I would die. I probably should use a full restore to be safe. Yeah, because we're like a quarter of health. Or a third of health. Should have got more than full restores. I mean, that's the first one, but still. Thank you, Sammy. Items. Tackle. No, that's probably more than I thought it would do. Maybe I could do another sword stance and then up the attack again. And I feel like Sammy's gonna like steamroll the rest of the people. Sword stance again. How would he use the swords if he has no hands? He like uses like on his tail or something? Yeah, I don't have to use a full restore. Sammy, I want you to tackle this thing, please. Oh yeah, that extra sword stance did a good job. How much HP are you gaining? Not so much, so we could still take care of it just with tackle. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, I forgot I had to say this. Lucky there. It's gonna go back to Quakesire. Never my guard down, thinking I was gonna use. I knew it. They play better than I do. Okay. Watch it just switches. Yeah, I should have called that. What if I just stick with tackle and predict her switch? I'm just gonna stick with tackle. Because if she switches again, I will still have the tackle. I should have used it. See, if I use a water type, they're gonna... If I use a water type, my whole team's water type. If I use a water move, it's just, I feel like it's somehow predicts that. So maybe I go into Dean and use the Earth power, because then it should be effective either way. Another ground water type. I'm gonna use earth power. I'm just gonna earth power again. I was hoping we did not get frozen. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Dean. Extra enough to I'm keeping you in. I was gonna say stab. 3 Pokemon left. I'm gonna use Harden. I do not trust Quicksire not to kill me. Hey, learn from me. That honestly did more damage than I thought it would do. Okay. I'm gonna have to use like an ether or something later for the earth power. Not fair. I almost killed it. No. Freaking leftovers, man. That's not fair. I can't use water pulse because water absorb. I'm gonna leave another damage here. I feel like that would be crit. Dang. Golem, dude, I'm switching you out, or not switching, no, but keeping you out and using water pulse, and you should put one shot. Unless you use explode. It's either one, it has sturdy. Oh no, I thought I was gonna have sturdy. Okay, our hero is really worried. Now we got this. We so got this. Oh yeah, we got this. Paladin's gonna get one shot like Golem. You know, I used to think like playing Z8 or not Z8. I think Arceus that the two forms of Hippowdon, I thought one was shiny and the other one wasn't. No. I probably should have recorded that. You still have plenty of water moves on the team that are open. You only have, I need to teach Castella damaging water move, or Castella damaging water move, but I like its moveset. Ugh. I really don't want to get rid of Spatial Run. I'll have to use one more. And we still got this. I already decided I won. I just need to hit you like with 1 or 2 more waterfalls. Okay, 1. Yep. Woo! 2 down! Let's go! That makes me strong. Okay. Well, imagine Elite Four where you could not heal between battles. Okay, we're... Oh, this one's gonna be easy. We just need to heal. Oh. I don't think Jack should be up front, though. Because it is, I feel like, partly weak to fire because of its steel typing. That being said, it's also probably gonna one-shot everything else. Everything. Actually, we need the others here. I think it was you. I wanted to heal Earth Power. I'm gonna keep Jack out front. Actually, oh wait, no, better idea. I can set up Stealth Rocks right away. Yo, Trina! And whenever I see his name, I think about this character in a book I'm listening to called Cherish. It's the 5th book. Yeah, 5th book in the Crave series. And there's a character in there who's a dragon named Flint. So whenever I see the name Flint, I think about that character in the book. I have like... Actually, I think I have like 9 hours left of that book. And the series is so good. Like probably one of my favorite series. I have 9 hours, 42 minutes, and 18 seconds, and I'm only 45% of the way through. Poisoned? I don't care. So I tape Shark back up. Well, we can't fall asleep. We're already poisoned. Or does it switch out the poison? Okay, at least we're not poisoned anymore. That would so suck if you could do like stacks of status. Like you could be asleep and poisoned and paralyzed, like and all that in one. That would suck. IRL, I know that could happen, but in Pokemon like that. I think I'd rather have a Pokemon be poisoned because then at least it would be able to attack. Yeah, I mean, I should have taught it better water moves. You know? Yeah, I'm just let him go down. Or not? Okay. Maybe you wake up? Store. I'm looking at this little like desk fan I have on the floor. It was supposed to be for my desk before I had this monitor. I'm thinking about like getting that and like plugging it in. Or at least opening my window some more. Not that. I think I might just open my window some more. I have my Christmas blanket too. Because it is warm. A chair. No, I'm not running from a battle. Maybe I should switching to Jack. I know it's probably not the best idea knowing it is a fire type Pokemon, but we do have the resistance to the poison of Jack. Okay. Okay, you know what? That is better than I thought. Okay. Okay. That bunny's not a fire type. He probably knows a fire type move, so I'm gonna just keep it out. Okay, Stealth Rocks did work. Oof. Then we use Steel Wing. I know a lot bunny is one of the Pokemon I was thinking about for the ZA character that I was making that I was gonna use in a playthrough. I also might wait because I'm still also finishing up the DLC. The leftovers every turn. Yeah, I do not trust it not to use the move again. I'm gonna do that. What? Were you a special or physical? You're a special attacker. So, despite Bubble... Actually, I'm gonna go Brian. Despite also getting stabbed from Steel Wing would be a physical. There you go. I feel like at some point, like once I do some more like Monotype challenges or challenges in general in Pokemon, to attempt an like a easy version of a Nuzlocke. That's not a fire type. Probably knows like flamethrowers. We're under level. We have a super effective. 2 super effective. I could have just used waterfall and then had to stab those 2. Whenever I see Steelix, I don't think about water. Water. I just think about, oh, it's steel. It's weak against fire. Not, oh, it's... It's probably a bad idea. But you're gonna be strong against the Zoom roll because it's steel. Okay. Both are special, right? It's a special. 60 versus 90 due to earth power would do damage. There we go. Charlie. That's not a fire type either, that's a ghost line. It should be fine. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it has like some sort of like levitate ability, so I'm not gonna, yeah, it has probably has levitate. Infernape. I used a water type move. I actually really like Infernape. When my very first like Diamond and Pearl playthrough for the DS, I used Piplup. Just because out of Piplup, Turtwig, and Chimchar, I thought Piplup was the cutest. Plus, back then I was only using water type starters. And I would always I used Squirtle, I used Totodile, I don't know how many times on my Johto playthroughs. I used Mudkip, Piplup. I'm pretty sure I don't even think I used Oshawott in the first playthrough of that region. I might have used Snivy. Because that was right around the time I went from using water starters all the time to basing it off of its final Evo. I would choose whatever final Evo looked the coolest in my opinion. With the exception of Gen 9, I chose Sprigatito before we even saw its final Evo. Just because Sprigatito is so cute. It was my favorite just because it looked like a little cat kitty. And I'm a cat person. Even though I don't have a cat myself. Whenever I go... I know one person has 5 cats. I have multiple co-workers who have cats. And I'll see like pictures and hear stories about the cats. And whenever I go in Sims and make them have pets, it's usually a cat. Except for Sims 3, I think I've had dogs. Please recover. I think Ghost should be weak against Fairy. Because I'm trying to... I was going to rewatch this video that M&J TV did, like, I think, like, last year. Where it was explaining, like, type effectiveness. In, like, real, like... ways, like... And that's how I, like, remembered... I think, like, Fairy's good against Dark. I think that's what he said. I gotta look to see if I'm remembering right. Yeah, like, Fairy's good against Dark because Dark is like evil and Fairy's supposed to be like good and good beats evil. Like how he explained it, I feel like a lot of that did stick in my mind. Plus I've seen like a lot of his Team Sky videos, which was the inspiration of doing a Monotype challenge. I was trying not to copy him and not doing a flying because I didn't want to compete with Team Sky. I was gonna do like a water team, although I never really came up with a name. I came up with a goal that we were trying to purify water and be like good, be a good team. Oh, I just thought of not really a challenge, but it's also a challenge. Doing the Team Rocket ROM hack. I think it's like a leaf green ROM hack where you're part of Team Rocket. You can like steal Pokemon from trainers you beat. I'm pretty sure I'm guessing. Wait, is there accuracy down or is his speed up? I'm gonna do this. Purple will be a bad choice. Like, I was trying to think of like a reason like why we were trying to fight Team Galactic if we're like a water like team. And I think they wanted to like take over space or like, you know, I was thinking about having it where like using space in like the team goals is to have is you having like drinkable actual drinkable non-bad or the good water on other planets, like specifically Mars, so I can make the Doctor Who reference for the one episode of David Tennant. By saying David Tennant, that it means like a whole bunch of different episodes. I gotta do that and hope. Come on, Castiel. What would Dean think if you can't do anything? Just think about Dean and what you would do for him, and what you can't do because of the end of your story in Supernatural. I mean, I have either one of these has got to hit. Come on. Run, Colonel Bones, give us some good luck here. He keeps healing our health. We keep healing. Dude, come on, please. Freaking... Watch this move work. Oh, that would have been like, yay, it worked. I know we have to hit him at some point. Are we just gonna end up making Drifloon struggle? We're doing so good. I was like, oh yeah, we're just... Your evasiveness don't go any higher, dude. Okay, the one... Why I couldn't have done that with Thunder? Yes? Oh, okay. He's just gonna end up struggling at some point. We keep healing because of Aqua Ring. That's funny. Okay. Do I have a thingy? I have to be careful because that's our last one. We heal what the burn gets rid of. So like forever stuck out here. You can hit one thunder. That's all I'm pretty sure we need is one thunder. Come on, stupid fucking evasiveness being too high. Wait, do we have an X accuracy? Maybe. We have one. I'm gonna save that for the last battle. I probably should have bought a bunch of those, but normally I don't use them, so I never think about them. And I'm gonna need those thunder. You're the only one with a super effective. Well, no, not the only one. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can heal up Charlie. Because Charlie will have fight. Oh yeah, because Dark is good against Ghost. And you will have more chances to use Bite than Castiel will have to use Thunder. Meanwhile, yeah, I do have the chance of getting burned with Charlie. I still think we'll be good. Dude, Charlie, you the best. Come back from the dead to avenge, if you please. I'm just smashing A. Because we will hit him at some point. Either that or it's gonna struggle and hit itself. Oh, dude. Thank you, Charlie! I feel like I need to be nice. It's heating up, but you don't have... You have, like, one fire-type Pokemon. Charlie, you can do this. Come on, Charlie! Yes! Finally! Oh, and Colonel Bones is so excited he almost fell off the mic. Ooh! I'm the champion. I think the 15,000 would. When you say burnt right down to your cinders and you barely had any fire type. I'm gonna heal back out here. Oh, actually, I don't need to use that. Okay, so we need burn heal for you. And you. We need an awakening for you. Max for you. And we will super potion for you. Do this again, just to be safe. Why do I feel like these ghost types? Lucian. Psychic types, okay. I'm still using Stealth Rocks. So looking, isn't it psychic? Is bug, ghost, and dark. So Charlie, pretty much. Mr. Mime is also a fairy. Oh yeah, he's psychic fairy. Reflect, I think, is physical. We're the same. Let's just attack. Can I ask you to use Sword Stance? I know Reflect lowers the physical. Thank you for toughing it out. Damn. I think I had a Mr. Mime on one of my Arceus teams at some point. Or I still do. I think I do on one of the saves. So I have my original save that I never beat, and then I have the save I was doing the same weekend I did the stream save last year. I have the stream save this year, plus when I was doing off stream that I didn't finish just because I didn't feel like playing the game. Off stream. Should have used the tackle. Haha, yes. Not that button. I'm using tackle. Because we'll have stab, sword stance bonus from tackle. That did more damage than water gun. But then again, we also have the bonus. And that was with the reflect up. So if he doesn't put the reflect back up, we should be doing more damage with tackle. The tackle is a physical. Using tackle. I wanted to use tackle and beat you with tackle. That's okay. We got this. I'm gonna go straight to Charlie's bite. Does not work on steel because it's a fairy type. There you go. Light screen is physical moves, isn't it? Special moves. So yeah, and steel wings physical. Plus we have the stab bonus. There's a super effective type bonus. I think that's what it's supposed to mean. Everybody just goes to stab. Where's fear? I feel like that's a should be like a not Lucario. Riolu's evolutions like thing. And you won't have stab, and you are definitely a special attacker. Which is why you have 3 special moves on your... As much as I would want this... Oh, this is a special move. For some reason I have to... Oh, yeah, because... No. I feel like this is more for, like... Yeah, Lucario. It's more of a Lucario move to me. Psychic... Fighting should be good. Is it... Gen 3? Okay. That was pretty decent. It one-shot Jack! Oh, dare it! So the only other person we have for effectiveness. Oh. Uh-oh. We're definitely not sending out Gyarados. Do you will not be effective? Oh, let's see. You don't have stab either. I'm gonna save Earth Power. This Medicham. Oh, good. We got the speed. I really want Castiel to just obliterate the rest of his team. To avenge the rest of our team. Yes. This is only like one other Pokemon we could switch. I'm gonna use Spatial then. This is something with attack, I think. actually did not do as much as... Oh, yeah, it just... Like, thunder does do more damage, so maybe we just do thunder and save the other ones for later. Who would stand up the best against Alakazam type-wise? Maybe a bad idea for this game. Uh-oh. This might be like the first big main battle in a while that we lose at. My brain wants to tell me Terrestrialize, but it's the wrong generation for that. We're dead. Yep. So I might just go back to where we started. Because I saved right before him. But to be fair, that is the final one before the champion. So that's pretty good before I like did a soft reset. Thing in this game, it's been out. This has only been out for 5 years. It's 2021. That's 5 years. It feels like it's been out for much longer. Could be because Diamond and Pearl originally came out, what, 2006? 2007? I want to say like 2006. That fall. Because I know I was in 7th grade when the game came out. And Pokemon games, with the exception of Legends Arceus, usually come out around November. Because Arceus came out January 28th of that year? 2023? No. This came out 2020. Whatever year Violet and Scarlet came out, that came out in November. Arceus came out that January 4. 2022. This came out 2021, and they don't usually have 2 Pokemon games come out in 1 year. Okay, we can do this. Take 2. Probably a bad idea of doing this anyway. All of a sudden, I can feel like my heart's like nervous. Does this take this second battle? Yeah. Yeah, why not? I don't think you've seen Wobbuffet a lot in Pokemon games. So I just thought about why not, and then I know why not. It's the pre-Evo to Wobbuffet. I'm just gonna Sword Dance until its Reflect goes down, and then we have powerful tackle. What happens if we one-shot everything with tackle? That would be kind of awesome. feel like if I talk, I won't be as nervous, but I don't know what to really talk about other than I really think we can do. Psychic lower. You had a lower special defense and psychic is special. Both of. I want to move out to Jack, but I don't want to lose to the. Screw it. Because I know the sword stance things, I'm pretty sure will go away after going in. Okay. Can you tell Lucian that is not allowed? Only I can use items? I don't remember what Metacham typing was. Psychic fairy, psychic fighting. I'm gonna. Oh, we have the We're good. Napoleon's good for that. I hope. This. I think I did this the last time and I used a fighting type move and wiped me out. Yep. Thank you, teen. See? That was so lucky. Okay, I just realized how loud that probably would have sounded. Okay, Alakazam was a little bugger. I'm looking at my type chart. I don't care. Psychic. Bug. Ghost. Dirt. We can do this. We can do this, please. I'm hungry. I ate before a stream, but it's also been almost 3 hours since I started the stream officially. You know, I'm actually kind of close to looking up his like move sets on Cerebi or like Pokemon DB or something. You know what? Thunder Fist is Thunder. Let's go. Hey, who said that was allowed? First of all. How does a fucking Alakazam do a one-shot against the legendary? I'm gonna care. Nobody is gonna care if I do this. You didn't even get to his giraffe. Here's Mr. Mime, Giraffe, Medicham, Alakazam, and Brawlazong. We didn't even get to that one either. What? Okay, so Mr. Mime uses reflected light screens. No, then it usually goes into Medicham with dangerous physical sleeper as a pure power. And then Alakazam, blistering fist fast with nasty. Best counter. Yes, I'm looking at that. I know we're not gonna win this, so I'm gonna go back in and do it like this. And yes, I'm looking up the Elite Four. Just going up to Lucian though. I'm not looking up above that. Okay, this is pick 3 at Lucian. 3! Third time. Okay. So, before we do this battle, this time, I have Mammy. Oh, because I think it's only on Pokemon like Earth. Yeah, see. You know what? Let's do this. Give you up to 60. And then you up a level. No. Guess we're using a Casio. Can't use this. Give the Jack. It'll only work if we get Trickery. What's true? Ah, Mr. You know, we do have, and we have Steel Move with Jack, but I'd rather have the crit. Sure. Who had... No, that's last. Okay. Let's hope those items and the level up thingies did something. I'm only looking at Lucian. Elite 4. Running with Stealth Rocks. Mr. Mime. And yes, I'm looking at a type thing. Ghost, Steel, Poison. He's gonna use a freaking folder. So if he uses a full restore, I have the chance to heal, but if he doesn't, I can knock out Mr. Mime and get Medicham. I would rather make sure I am healed for Medicham if he does. Yeah. Okay, I called it. If we get a crit. Okay. Mr. Mime is down. Who's he going for next? Feeling like it's Medicham. Medicham fighting Psychic. Weak against Flying Ghost Fairy. But Medicham knows Zen Headbutt, High Jump Kick, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. So it's gonna, I feel it, and it has Pure Power, which I think ups attack. Using its Pure Power, the Pokemon is double attack. But not special attack. Ooh. So Medicham has Thunder Punch. Like here you has Ice Punch for you. So hit put a If we can get rid of Medicham, I'm pretty sure we can get rid of the rest of the. Oh, because of. Oh, sorry. I wasn't even looking at the thing because I had it down. Thanks for the follow. I'm kind of like slightly. Actually, I could just do this. Slightly cheating and looking at the team on Cerebi. Yeah, because Medicham, Psychic move, Fighting move, Electric move, hi, and Ice move. It takes your like all my team. I think I'll keep Jack in heal, and if we're lucky, we can land a pack. I think we're gonna get one shot though. Ice Punch or something. Called it. Medicham is always like this is the third time we're trying to Lucian, and every time it's freaking Medicham. Because you're gonna be weak against High Jump Kick, you're weak against Thunder Punch, you're weak against really weak against Thunder Punch, you're weak against the Ice Punch, and you're weak against pretty much everything. I'm gonna see if Earth Power is the soft sand. Miss. Thank you, Dean. Damn. Okay. Maybe you're wanting to avenge Jack, which... If I think about the actual names from the characters from Supernatural, which they're all based off of, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like Jack, and even though I didn't really see like full episodes where Jack was in Supernatural, I've seen enough clips to know that Dean treated Jack like a son. Or like a brother. More like a son. Medicham should bring out Alakazam next? I think. Yeah, Alakazam. Because then we haven't... The other times we did not get to Girafarig or Bronze. You are weak against Bug, Ghost, Dark. But your move's nasty. We might be able to use Charlie. And I totally forgot, like, when you followed, I do have a board. Right back here that I put new followers' names on. So after stream, I'll put your name up on there. I just... Well, I have 60. I really missed to... Wait, can I even make a 6-7 follower joke? Or not? So is it... I've only been doing that for like a year. Oh, the board for a year, streaming for like 3.5. Oh, I totally missed to do a 6-7 follower joke. I could do a 69 if I get one. Your moves, Psychic, Electric. Okay, yeah, you use Shockwave. I'm using you. Oh, you have life. Yeah, I could have, but I at like 68. I didn't even think about it earlier, and I could do a try to do like a 69 or something joke. Even though flipped around, it's not as funny. Although I did do in Tamagotchi Life when you could, as I haven't streamed that game, that was just like for myself. There's a part in there where you can add like lingo from the real world, and I make them say 6-7. They also like getting revenge, murder, typical stuff like reading stuff. Yeah, then I could do a 6-7 joke, but I feel like then I would have to write your name on there twice, but it would still go once. Or I could do like the name and then put times 2. I feel like I need to pay attention to that, but my God. 5 Castilla. Because every character in Supernatural never dies. Really. I didn't even have to because it said 6-7 right there. That was kind of funny. Whenever I see like 6-7 on there or like 69, I make like a joke or try to. I was gonna max heal. We can get past Alakazam. I'm pretty sure we can get rid of or get past the other two. Oh, not that. This. Okay, what is Alak? These are both. I'm just gonna use your power because I was gonna say they're both special, so it doesn't matter if Alakazam's special or regular defender. Well, you're healed up. You have the most attack, but you don't have stab. You have stab. Weird. Every time I say don't you dare, they end up killing my Pokemon. It's good. I mean, as much it is slightly not kind of frustrating, but at the same time it's so much, it's also fun playing with just one type, and I'm gonna die. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go on like the 4th try. No. 4th try for Lucian, but we did, I feel like we did pretty good. So set up Stealth Rock, switch to Jack, and then somebody, I don't know. Yeah, it is, I feel like it's mainly tougher because I only have water type Pokemon on the team. In my first like Monotype challenge, I didn't think about how it would get this far. And then there's Cynthia, but that's Dragon. But we do have a Fairy type move. So, one Fairy type move on the whole team. Oh, thanks for the cheering the bits. I mean, I feel like I am doing okay, mainly because I have like Cerebi.net like up here just with Lucian's like thing, and I'm looking up like the stats and stuff for the typing. And it's like one of the first playthroughs where I'm actually using hazards and like thinking about stats, so that's kind of like doing a bit. Although I am slightly using hazards in Scarlet, I think. You know, I'm just gonna switch straight away to chat. Sammy is really just there for this battle to do self-rocks. If someone had put, oh, if I don't win it, if I do have to do another round, I'm gonna see if I can teach anybody poison, toxic spikes. So that would be another hazard. And they would all get poisoned. The mean part of me wants the whole his Pokemon to get poisoned. And cause that chaos against the opponent. I wonder I feel like I need to get up and look at my other Pokemon notes for my future possible Monotype challenges and see if any of the Pokemon that I wrote down can learn Hassroots. Specifically Toxic Spikes. There's a little bit I've played Pokemon Champions. I think I have a Fortress that has Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rocks, and I just sent that out right away. Okay, I didn't do that. I should have healed too, but that's okay. I can get through Mr. Mime pretty easy. It's just Alakazam Medicham. If I'd have to be lucky of it not landing his high jump kick, then, and if it's already on low health, then it essentially knocks itself out. But Alakazam, once I can get through Alakazam, I think I can handle the other ones, because I'll have one fire move for Bronzong, because that's steel, and I can use Dean for Girafarig and have that resistance to its Thunderbolts. So I have the Pokemon, it says its levels, its typing, the items, abilities, like, all like right there. Okay. Alakazam, I'm trying to think who held up to Alakazam the best. No, Medicham. I'm gonna risk it and just keep out Empoleon and Jack. Probably get one shot. We could also be looking at Mrs. High Jump Kick. So it would, oh, because that is pure power too, so it doubles its attack. Definitely not sending out Sammy because it's a definite one shot. Trying to remember, I think. No, yeah, maybe. I hope so. I have to rub Colonel Bones here. This is my little unofficial mascot. Rub his head for good luck. Okay, net. Oh, I was doing this. Oh, okay. Thank you for toughing it out, Dean. And here I thought the challenge against a rival. Okay, he's gonna use full restore. But I need to heal anyway. But I'm gonna heal Jack, because if he heals, yeah. Okay. I could also be looking at misses a high jump kick and then damages itself. So I'm not gonna heal Dean just in case that happens. Okay. Tough it out? Nope. Yeah. Sometimes they tough it out on 1 HP. I feel like if I get this, probably will stream longer, and I might even dip into my wine. Maybe finish my wine I have that out of my 5 bottles I can give for Christmas gifts. Okay, so Ice Punch kills you, Thunder Punch kills you, Thunder Punch kills you, High Jump Kick kills you. I need to save that Fire Blast for Bronzong. And I don't have any Ethers left. I'm gonna get killed. We're gonna get Thunder Punch, I know it. Ice Punch. Okay. This is making me lower my guard. See, there comes the Thunder Punch. But if it doesn't use another focus, who's our fastest? That's that. And if I can pull up Metacham's stats here somewhere. Go all the way to the bottom of this page. So your speed is 80. If I can put my Pokemon's okay, you're faster. You're fainted. You're faster. You're faster. You're fainted. You're fainted. So everybody I think is faster. I feel like I'm doing like a Nuzlocke by looking up the stats now, but I know I'm not. Revolution team stats. Okay, those are not stats, those are just the moves, and I already know the moves, so that doesn't help me. But based on there is like 80 speed. Based on there, it's like the base 80 speed. You're gonna be quad weak to. You do have some, so that might help. Thunder Punch, intimidate. So that might help over the attack. I know you're gonna go for Thunder Punch. But we're faster. Okay, so then you're going to Alakazam, I believe. Oh wait, what's Alakazam's speed? I feel like I'm actually like thinking this through way too much now. 120. I think we're still faster. Girafarig! What? We got Girafarig here. The only thing different with this shiny is his blue nose and stuff. Dark. We have the dark move. Okay. Oh, we're faster. We're faster and we have bite, which is dark. I'm freaking like I know who I should talk, but I'm like trying to like not lose focus on this match. Trick Room. Oh no, you're gonna go faster because Trick Room makes slower Pokemon faster. And I only know that because I've watched the PokeTubers use that so much. Yeah, we're dead. What? Okay. I wonder if no gas. I should have said no Gastrodon, but that's okay. Gastrodon's dead anyway. Okay, so if we're lucky, we can do this because he didn't send out Gastrodon before, or Gastrodon, a Girafarig before. I know. Oh, and toughed it out, so I'm not feeling sad. Dang. This is why the Gyarados... Actually, I feel like Gyarados now is like one of my favorite water types. Mainly because of this version of the battle. Okay, so then I feel like you're going to send out Alakazam next. Because it's either Alakazam or Bronzong. Either way, I feel like I need to keep out Charm. It's Bronzong. Alakazam... Oh, I already had the tab open for that. We're faster. Typing. Bug. Dark. You will have to heal. But you do know Shockwave, so that's still a quad weakness. But I know... Castiel couldn't hold up against the Psychics. R.I.P. Charlie. Okay, but I think... Oh, because of the Trick Room, yeah. We should still be faster with... I think we're faster. I know there's a lot of... Wait, what was our speed? Again. Yeah, we're faster. We're way faster. Thunder is most effective, but we don't have to. Yeah, I'm gonna use Thunder. That raises your special attack. Oh, memorized. I'm kind of glad I decided to use Pearl for this instead of Diamond, because then I can use the Legendary for the wall. Oh, that didn't happen before. Dude, if he uses a full restore, I am gonna be not happy about that. This is not happening. Dude, this is no way happening right now. I mean, like in a good way. Oh, I should have switched. Oh wait, what's his speed? Wait, what's his speed? I think it's low speed. Oh, horrible speed, but really good defense. Oh, what's better? Its regular defense is weaker. Earthquake. I think I have to do an aqua ring just to be safe here. Pick room. Yeah, you're gonna be fast. Way faster now. That might give me a chance. Wait, there's no. I have no Pokemon slower than Bronzong. I might have. I'm gonna take a risk here and heal up Charlie because it knows the only fire move on my team, and it would be resistant to that move. And that only did 70 damage. The enemy have. So we might be good. Okay, this is a total risk. I feel like this is a risk because final Pokemon. I feel like we need to take a little bit of a risk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal Castiel. Castiel also happens to be one of my favorite characters in Supernatural, so this is kind of fitting. If I can wait till Trick Room, where Trick Room's like 5 turns, I think. I'm gonna do an. Dude, maybe just keep healing until Trick Room wears off. And then use a spatial rend or something. Then we have the speed. Okay, we got the speed as long as he does like he can't go first. I know I was thinking about like I know Trick Room based on like the YouTube videos I watch of Pokemon, Trick Room makes the slower Pokemon faster. So then if I could just like stay healed until that wears off, then I will be faster, otherwise I'll be slower. So if I could stay healed long enough for that to wear off, I could also use it to heal up my rest of my team. Dude, I could use that to heal up the rest of my team. I need to, it's a good thing I got a whole bunch of like potions. I feel like whenever I go into any Pokemon game, even like the OG Pokemon games, like I usually go into the Elite Four with at least like 30 of each potions, if not more. Because I would like try to save the money on the. Well, like at first, at least like with Violet and Scarlet, like or Scarvy, because that's what a lot of people call them anyway. I'll at first buy a bunch of Pokeballs, then do like the raids, get those candies, sell those, and pick up everything on the ground. I'll also do the same thing for ZA, but that's way too easy to get money in that game. I wasn't even paying attention to see if trick recommended. Okay, there we go. I want to see if this is gonna give me stab though. I know it's not effective. Really? Yeah, how much PP is trick normally? 5. Use it 3 times, so use 2 left. So I'm just gonna heal the rest of my team. I think Dean needs to be healed up next, just because it's Dean. You didn't hit. I feel like payback should only work if you got it and you missed the attack. So I feel like everybody's gonna get a whole bunch of XP from this. Or at least if whoever's still alive. Use an Adam. Or he's not in the with Lucifer in the hell. In hell, like, well, actually no. Supernatural. He was in hell with Michael. I think, yeah, Michael. And Lucifer was in Sam's head. Forgot to heal Castiel. That's okay, we have plenty of... Who's our best defense? Okay, speed. Who's our fastest boy? Okay. 6'7". Its speed is 6'7". Okay, I feel like you will probably be better for a bit. Oh yeah, and we have the flamethrower. But I don't want to risk you. I could still use like the one. Oh, he's also super effective. Oh, use bite. Oh, it's just a bit. I think. No, not Chesto. Citrus. I could use Fire Blast, but I have 1 Fire Blast, and I don't have any ethers left. I guess 4 times the charm. Yes! Now we just have to worry about Cynthia. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about Cynthia now. I'm gonna look at her. Wait, so she has... I mean... We should be good against Cynthia. Looking at her Pokemon in her team. Whether or not, don't use physical one against the current shot. Yeah, thanks for the cheer again. Thank you, Bits. 15,000. I will like that in real money, please. I could buy all the games on my Steam wish list, plus all the games on my Switch that I want, and be able to get new lights for this room, and still have money left over for extra build stuff. I just realized, like, looking at Cynthia's team, having Samuel is probably the best choice because it is the ghost type. Oh yeah, if only. Let's see, how much money do I have on here? 80,000, dude. I could pay off the rest of my house payment with that. Pretty sure I could pay off the rest of my house. Yeah, I could pay off the rest of my house with that money and still have money left over. Like, I could probably get new furniture. I don't know. Oh shit, can I save? I didn't save! Please tell me I can save before I talk to her. Shit, please. save. I thought I could save right before her. Okay. Stress because I don't want to have to redo that last battle again. Well, he. I'm almost done with my switch too. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing that. I cannot use tackle because it would not affect him. He cannot use ghost type summon because it will not affect me. That can affect me. Okay, we're obviously faster. We're dead. Okay, so we'll start out with the look of fairy. Only fairy move we have is on tap. It doesn't really make sense that we named the Azumarill Adam, or it was a Meryl at the time. But I felt like that was the. If I would have known she was gonna switch, I could have sent the Gyarados. You don't have any water. Yeah. Oh no, you do have 2 water types. So you would benefit from Rain Dance. Just I'm gonna use Aqua Rain. When you're faster. Your speed is 90. You can't be poisoned. This is one of the reasons I think it said Piplup is one of the best starters for Sinnoh because of the steel typing. It should be faster. I know, it does not help that this being so intense. You're gonna use a Flurry Restore because I feel like that's a habit of you guys using Flurry Restore. So I'm gonna use a Max Potion. I didn't even look to see how long we've been streaming already. 3.5 hours, actually, not that bad. I just realized I can do that with. I can get this. Oh, I was trying to get. Not that. Trying to get my monitor to be dual OBS and if I go like you beat it, yes, okay. What Pokemon are you sending out next? I'm just gonna minimize this. Okay, don't do that. Okay, that works. What are you sending out? Gastrodon. I don't have anybody with a trying to grass type. But I feel like it's a Gastrodon. You have like a different Pokemon here. You should know Gastrodon because we have a Gastrodon. Still affected by water. You don't have any grass, which is its only like main weakness, but we can still use water types now. Its speed is supposed to be 39. Could be fast. Its base is 39. Lurk. I love my little cat Lurk. Oh, okay. We're gonna die. I need to get a Pokemon cat. I don't know. I do have a Pokemon Lurk emote, but I want to get one that's like for everybody to use, not just the animated one. leftovers. I'm gonna use Brian. I have the ability right here too. I don't know anything about that. And I like the kitty one too. Like I think most of my like emotes were like cat-ish stuff in the beginning, but then I'm just changing some of them to Pokemon related ones. Okay, this might be a bad idea, but I'm sending a Castiel. Yeah, I think a lot of them like in the beginning were like kitty ones. Aquamarine, I gotta do this. Aquamarine. Defense, special defense, speed. I'm gonna use special rank because we got the stab from that. Honestly, that did more than I thought it would. That was good. Your speed can also. I think special rend does more. I don't know why I forget that I have Nightbot every so often. Knowing all my team is named after Supernatural characters makes me want to rewatch Supernatural. But I was watching it like before Netflix took it off, and I was at the end of season 6. So I was like just about to start season 7 when they took it off of Netflix. And I'm not about to pay for like Peacock or like Prime without ads just to watch Supernatural. Although I'd probably be more likely to do Prime because I also want to watch The Boys, and I know Misha Collins, who plays Supernatural, is in an episode of The Boys. Same with Jared Padalecki, who played Sam, and Jensen Ackles, who played Dean, because he played Soldier Boy. He was in like 2 seasons at least. And the spinoff that they're doing. I'm not gonna risk something. Not gonna risk being able to knock you out and knowing you probably will do it the first. Yes, oh, good thing I healed. The curry. Steel. I don't remember if Gyarados is out yet, or Charlie, because Charlie can use Sphere. Dragon versus Dragon. It's not gonna... Fighting, we don't have fighting, and I'm just gonna use Thunder. I love that. I like the animation for this one. Oh, and we got the para. Oh, Cass. But I'm like so into the battle, like I don't want to distract me from the battle. You need it to get parried. Now, how many PP does how much PP? Dragon Pulse has 10 power points, so you can hit me with it 8 more times. I feel like with the exception of this playthrough and my original like Violet playthrough, I don't normally use legendaries on my team anymore. Got the peril. These did hit a crit. I think that would kill it. So close. He's gonna use a force. He's gonna use a force. I don't care if that's not very effective. We're not using a force stuff. That doesn't kill us, but we kill you. Lucario is down. Oh, Lucario is actually one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Just, I need to write that down. I was making a list of Pokemon like that were my favorites. If I did like a favorite only like playthrough of Pokemon, I don't know, maybe I did write Lucario on there. Where is the Pokemon team ideas? Favorites available in Scarvy. Did I put you in here? I don't think I put you in here. I did not have you in here. I'll have to put him in there later. And I was gonna like global. Yes, that was the tricky one. I'm just gonna keep. Oh. I'm gonna heal. We have Gastrodon. We still have Milotic, Garchomp. I think we have Spiritomb. Yeah, we have Gastrodon, Spiritomb, Milotic, Garchomp. We have Aquamarine. I'm gonna try to say Spatial Rend. Castiel, you can do this. I know your speed lowers, but I don't care. Maybe I should just use Spatial Rend. I have, what, 2 left of that. Wait. I do have a berry that can repair the PP. Lipa berry. I think I have at least 1 Lipa berry. I can use that to repair Spatial Rend. Before I forget, I am going to break down on my favorites. I've been putting the names of the favorites and their typings right next to it. Yeah, I did not spell it right. Skill. So that way I don't forget. First, heal. Looking at my face. I don't even know what it's home, but I know he was following and watching in the beginning. Okay. I'm gonna wait to use the Lipa berry just because I think it's gold. Water move. It burns. I have 4 seconds. I did. How long is this part of the video? This is gonna be a long YouTube video. They did one part for going through the victory road for one video, and now it's like double, almost triple the length for just the Elite Four. So I'm gonna use a full restore. And then The music is not helping. You're like, if this music played like during like Resident Evil, I'd be like more likely to finish the last like 3 episodes of that. I'm gonna use a Lepa Berry because I think that's the only way we can like, maybe one shot the rest of Gastrodon. I should have held on to a Lepa Berry, but it said restores PP in battle, right? No garbage can over there. I am going to risk it. Use a full restore, and then use spatial rend. And we should be good. Instead of just pulling it back up on my computer, I'm just gonna pull up the screen. Oh no, you're poisoned! You're not allowed to be poisoned! I don't have to. That rematches. So where are we at next? It's either Spiritomb, Milotic, or Garchomp. You against Fairy. You have 35. Okay, we're gonna have to work on reviving our Pokemon. Reviving and healing. So first, do this for Castiel. Spiritomb moves, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Psychic, Sucker Punch. I have 5 Jack. I feel like Jack would have a better defense. Thank you, Castiel, for holding on. 6-7. I don't even know like how that originated. It's just like everywhere, even at my work. Whenever somebody says like 6 or 7, or like that, or even 67, they like smile or like do the meme. And it's only like the not younger generation, because that makes me feel old. But like the early 20s and younger, especially like one, I think he just turned 8. No, he's been 18. That the other day I was mentioning how going to this one store near my house that pretty consistent stock of Pokemon cards. I said they're about like $6 or $7 a pack, and they're like kind of like looked at me when I said that. We are faster. Wait, we're faster. Yeah, we're faster. So I'm gonna use Spatial Rend. Please should be faster. Hold on for dear life right there. Stitches there? No. I'm so glad I did this today instead of tomorrow. Way to end the month of May. So we're gonna get hit first. As soon as the last of this thunder, we need to get some attacks from somewhere. Takes 2 power points every time. Use them. So if we can get rid of you, then we're down to my low tick and Garchomp. And those guys should be easy. I hope. I actually really kind of want to use the bathroom, but I know I can hold it. This battle feel like it's way too intense. Okay, I feel like she's gonna use potion. If she doesn't use a potion, then because I'm gonna go. Maybe she used up all her potions. I really want to risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, that was a good risk. You're dead, and we're down to Milotic and Garchomp. Although Milotic, if I can get who knows Thunder. Somebody knows Thunder. I think it's actually you that knows. No, we're keeping you out. Heal, use Thunder. I think we know that. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, okay, we know Thunder. Heal. Okay, if I am managed to be Pokemon Pearl with you only using water type Pokemon, I'm treating myself to some later. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? No, that's fine. So they'll do more damage. Hey, you have flame. Flame or don't you dare. I know I'm weak against ice, but that doesn't mean you can kill me with an ice beam. Okay. I'll have to heal using another Thunderbolt, and then we're down to Garchomp. Cover's not a. Well, you're still gonna be burned. Recover only helps with HP and Wait, I have another Leppa Berry. I'm gonna use my other Leppa Berry. No, I'll use the one Thunder, and then I'll use the Leppa Berry. So then Who said you could do that? Feel like I'm getting like intense with the intense battle. We have to let my first Monotype challenge ending awesome. Okay. It's still going. We're down to Milotic and Garchomp. And Milotic had a flame orb, so it's burned, so it's taking burn damage. It's still gonna get burned anyway after the freaking thing. But we have, I healed my PP or restored my PP for Thunder with my last Lepa Berry, so I can do that damage. Pretty sure it still gets burned after. Yep, because of the flame orb. I'm just like thundering and hoping we get like a crit or something. This is still intense. You should not be able to use recover. Only I can use recover. You're not allowed to avoid the attack. Because I just said that's not allowed. Only I can do all that. Seriously! Maybe I can use spatial rem. I was gonna call it spatial. No. Yeah, it would be the same way. Okay. I know this isn't effective against it. I'm gonna use that anyway. Okay. I'm always worried when it uses Ice Beam because Dragon is weak to ice. Yeah. Okay. If it does not use recover. No, that's okay. That's okay. Ooh, I didn't do that. I feel like Charlie would be the best bet here. Because if it used Ice Beam against Jack, the Steel typing would make it not effective. Even if I miss this, wait, I could just do a D-Dance. It kills itself by burn and we just have Garchomp if we do not die. It's like the most intense champion battle. Okay. Okay. D-Dance helps with attack and special, right? Attack and speed. So if I just do a couple D-Dances and outspeed my Lotus. And we'd have a really good attack. No, flying type. Okay, no. I'm pretty sure flying is also weak to ice. If I remember from the Team Sky videos on YouTube. My Lotus just weak against electric, light, or electric, grass. Use bite. Maybe get a flinch. I think we'll be lucky and get 2 flinches in a row. Probably not. I answered my own question. Recover doesn't have that many PP. Wait, I can check without looking online how many PP that has. So I'm not switching. I just need to look on... Oh, there's 10 PP. Dude, I'm doing another D-Dance. Get her speed up more in her attack. I have 3, she has 2. We can do this. Heal. Ooh, I'm I'm getting low on the max potions. But then full restores are like my next best bet. And the hyper potions. I think, if I remember right, on my like, I don't know if it's on my OG Pearl save. Could be. I swear I had a level 100 Milotic, but I think I got that through a trade with a friend. I honestly do not remember. All I know is remember is something with Milotic. Charlie, use bites. We can do this. We're not going to be getting 3 flinches in a row. Oh, I still have water over here, yes. Actually, no, that's empty. Never mind. We still have one more Pokemon left to beat, by the way. This freaking Milotic. That's considered attack. I know it's not gonna be affected or whatever against it. Yeah, not very effective, but we did have stab boots. Do we have wait. It's these. I'm gonna use this. Boost our attack even more with the D-Dance. Use bite. Didn't burn us, haha. Not the bag. Oh my god. Flinch. I'm just gonna mash A till we have no more bite left. Once they cannot use recover. Oh, I should have kept track of how many recovers they need. I have to use it. I feel like mainly special moves with Garchomp when we get to that. It has rough skin, so it will attack us. Well, not attack us, but wait, that's not like us. First we go with rough skin. Oh no, it will attack. Okay. Rough skin, he will attack us if he uses physical moves, and well, it no Surge Dance. I'm gonna have to use Waterfall. That just happened, right? I'm not seeing things. If we one-shot Garchomp, I will probably scream. One-shotted Garchomp! All of those D-Dances and the X attack. There's no way that just happened. And we didn't save before, so I'm lucky we won. And that makes her... How was she easier than the other Lucian? So it took us, like, what, 4 tries to beat Lucian? It took us once to beat Cynthia. Okay, I thought for a minute that the volume went out. And then I was like, what? Like, I couldn't hear anything. Can I save before I find the other room? Can you tell me I can save? Nope, it's gonna just make me automatically. Can I? I'm not touching my controller. Okay. Cynthia, is Lake gonna come in? Dude, I'm pretty sure like that battle took at least 40 minutes to an hour. It feels like it. And Professor Rowan. That means I feel, despite using a ghastly for one battle and one move, I've essentially I've considered that a successful first monotype challenge with the honorary ghastly. That just happened. God, that just happened. Dude, I still want to do another mono challenge, take the rat away, but at the same time, I don't want to right away. Because I did like pre-planned stuff, like Pokemon for the team. He's so close to the funny number. That happened. There's also post-game stuff. I don't know if I want to do the post-game stuff. The only game I've done like post-game stuff with, like actually fully, is the Legends EA. I gotta take a picture of this. Send it to my friend because I don't think he's watching right now. Oh, dude. We did it! Yes! Let's go! And then the credits are gonna roll. 22 hours! That's actually pretty good. I think we went into the Elite Four on like 20 hours, so it took us 2 hours to beat the Elite Four. Which, yeah, makes sense. I was gonna do Pokemon Violet for my next mono challenge, but I was also like, I don't know if I want to do Violet now or if I want to do like Sword or Let's Go Eevee, because I have every Pokemon game for the Switch, either digitally or physically. The only ones I don't have digitally is Sword and Shield, Let's Go Eevee, Pikachu, and Scarlet. Those are all like actual cards. Or like physical copies. The other ones I have digitally. But I really want to do Violet. Just because of how many Pokemon are available in Violet. I also want to beat Scarlet first. Well, I mean, not first, but because I've beaten both of them at some point. It's just like for myself, so I have like the exclusives. Dude, how did that happen? Dude. Beat the Elite Four. I thought I could speed up the things. Like, do 22 hours. Hey, at least in Pokopia it actually shows you photos that you've taken through the game and not just like, because we never had those outfits. How did that happen? Dude, that outfit is so cute. There's one, oh. thing I was thinking about. Let me just double check one thing before I. Yeah. But I have a character I mentioned it before. A character like an OC I was working on for Legend ZA that would be like the granddaughter, like great granddaughter at AZ. And I was gonna do nature / cute Pokemon for her team. Like anything to do with like electric, like nature, so like grass, not necessarily grass, but something that has to do looks like it has to do with nature. And then do also cute Pokemon. That's an option that I might do. Yeah. I realized I could have stopped the recording for YouTube by now. So, yay, we did it.